Hello and welcome back. Today is Saturday, January 25th, and this is the Megalodon episode of the NBA Today. Holy crap, 14-game NBA slate ahead of us. Massive, massive slate. They know the NFL is coming tomorrow with only one game on Sunday, but I have your 5 best bets in the NBA today. As always, if you're new to the channel, please leave a like and subscribe down below. Makes me know you like the content. 5 plays. Honestly, probably could have kept doing a play for almost every single game. This slate is beautiful. What a slate overall. Early and often, 11 a.m. Run it back in the French game early on. Spurs, Pacers early on. Denver versus Wolves. I love the Ant versus the Jokic matchup overall. Then we get some pretty great games later on in the day. LeBron versus Steph Curry to cap the night. Beautiful day of sports ahead of us. Beautiful day of basketball ahead of us. I can't wait to sit back and relax. Let me know down below what's your favorite play. There's so many games. Come on, just let me know down below. Willing to tail you guys. You guys are always fun to tail or go back and forth in the comment section. But 5 plays I absolutely love. And before we jump into today's plays, we got to recap yesterday's days. And yesterday in the NBA, it was a horrible slate, and it was horrible for me overall. I did one pivot play on my Twitter. I'm plugging it right now at DaWiddler, but yesterday I'm glad maybe you guys didn't check it out. Mark Williams at Live took it over. I was wanting to take his play all day. I was hoping that LaMelo Ball and Miles Bridges was going to play, and he wasn't, and that made me the line jump even more, and he was horrible. Foul trouble from the jump. Hand up, horrible play. Trey Murphy as well. He got finished at 22 points. Horrible first half overall from him, but man, as what Nate was saying in the comments, he missed a few free throws overall and didn't cash the overall as well. Hand up might be the end for Trey Murphy for me this season. I'm 0 for 3 on his plays in a row. Plays the Jazz again. 0 for 2 on taking his overs against the Jazz today. So he has a great matchup there if you guys want to take that one. But I'm hands off. And then John Morant, he was ruled out like an hour before tip. Yesterday's slate was bad. Today's slate is amazing. Beautiful slate. 14-game NBA slate. Got 5 plays I absolutely love. And let's just jump into it. For my first play of the day, going to be in this early. Spurs Indiana Pacers matchup over under 234. I think the Pacers are going to do a great job on defending Victor Wembanyama in this matchup. So give me the other, not French, but kind of looks French name, Devin Vassell. Hopefully he's not selling us here. Give me Devin Vassell over 17.5 points coming at -120 on DraftKings. He has a pretty good matchup. The Pacers allowing the 12th most points to the shooting guard position. I normally don't like to stray away from the top 10, but good matchup here, and want to know why? Last 5 games, Devin Vassell has been balling out. 5 straight overs, averaging 22.6 points per game. He's coming off a 25-point game against this Pacers team the other day. I think he continues that momentum where he's gotten this over 4 for his last 6 games against this Pacers team, averaging 19.5 points per game. The last 5 games against this Pacers team, he scored 17-plus points in every single one, so a great baseline overall. He's been hot. 7 for his last 10 overall, averaging 18 points per game. Love that. Decent volume overall, 15 field goal attempts per game. I think the Pacers are going to do a great job on defending the Frenchman on Wemby, so I think Devin Vassell here is going to have a great matchup here. 5 straight 20-plus point games for here. They're going to take Wemby out of this matchup. Still a high over-under matchup, 234. It's a great game, primetime matchup. I think Devin Vassell is going to step up. My projections have him at 19 points in this game, so give me Devin Vassell over 17.5 points. My second best bet here going to be in this Denver Nuggets Minnesota Timberwolves over under 228, and we have a guy that's been dominating this matchup since 2021. Give me Rudy Gobert over 21.5 points. Rebounds coming in at -110 on DraftKings. He has a great matchup rebounding here. Denver allowing the second most rebounds to the center position, so Rudy should be able to dominate the boards. He's dominated this matchup overall. 5 for his last 5 games, averaging 25.8 points, rebounds per game. He's gotten this over 70% of the time going back to 2021. That's 20 games playing against this Nuggets team, getting the over 70% of the time. Last matchup he played, he had 31 points, rebounds overall with 17 points, 14 rebounds. I think he's going to dominate this matchup here today. At home, he has a hit rate. At home, he's averaging 22 points, rebounds per game this season. Loving that overall. He's not been the best these last few games, but he plays the Nuggets team who's been bottom 10 in points allowed in the paint. So he's going to grab those lobs, dunk it over Nikola Jokic, or he's going to hit those little close hooks over Jokic, which I love overall. Going back to it, 1 for his last 5. My projections have him at 23 points, rebounds in this matchup overall. He's dominated this matchup overall with 2 days of rest as well. He's gotten this over 4 for his last 5 games with 2 days of rest going into it, averaging 27 points, rebounds per game. Denver Nuggets allowing the second most rebounds. Great history of getting the over going back to 2021. I think it's going to be a great spot for Rudy Gobert. I like him double-double as well, but I'm going to take the points, rebounds, because I think he's going to grab a lot of boards here today. So give me Rudy Gobert over 21.5 points, rebound. For my third best bet, going to be in this Toronto-Atlanta Hawks matchup. They're running it back in Atlanta here. I'm going to the guy that struggled the last game, though. He had a lackluster game, 18 points. He has a great matchup here, Toronto. Horrible guarding point guards. Give me Trae Young to score 25-plus points coming in at -125 on FanDuel. Toronto allowing the most points to the point guard position and the most threes to the point guard position. Trae Young should ball out in this matchup. The last 15 games, Toronto allowing the second most points and the second most threes to the point guard position. These last 7 games allowing the second most points to the point guard position. So this is a great matchup here for Trae Young, who came off this just played this team last time, just scored 18 points in that game. He's gotten this over 3 for his last 5, 2 straight unders. I think this game right here, he's going to get back to the over marker, averaging 25.8 points per game overall. Love the volume, averaging 20 field goal attempts per game these last 5 games, so he's going to have plenty of shots that he has. Why I love this so much today is when he scored under 18 points. Last time he played Toronto and scored under 18 points, he had 34 points in that matchup. The last time Trae Young scored under 20 points this season, the next game, or had a bad game, next game he played was the Toronto Raptors, and he dropped 34 points in that matchup. I think it's going to be a great game for Trae Young, playing against the team that gives up the most points and most threes to the point guard position. My projections have him at 25-plus points here, so give me Trae Young to score 25-plus points against this Raptors team. For my fourth best bet of the day, going to be in this Bulls 76ers matchup. Always have a Chicago Bulls play for you. You know, got the Bulls stuff over here, but I'm going with the other team's point guard up. Going to be like Derrick Rose here. I'm going with the other team's point guard here, however. Give me Tyrese Maxey to get 35-plus points, assists, coming in at -130. On DraftKings, this over-under at 231. Tyrese Maxey in a back-to-back. And the last time Maxey was on a back-to-back against a great positive matchup was the Bucks, and he had 44 points assists in that matchup. I think he's going to have another great game here. He's gotten this over 3 for his last 5, averaging 4 for his last 5, averaging 37.6 points assists per game. He's only gotten this over 2 for his last 4 against this Bulls team. However, the most recent game this season had 39 points assists in that matchup. Chicago, most points, most assists to the 8th most points and the most assists to the point guard position. So a great matchup here. Overall, 22 field goal attempts per game. The last 10 games, tons of volume overall. He's almost averaging 10 potential assists per game this season. Love that overall. On back to Chicago's been giving up some great games to the point guard position. They gave up Dennis the Menace 18 points assists. Scoot Henderson had 33, and CP3 had 27 points assists against this Bulls team. They've been bleeding great games to the point guard position. Close spread overall, 4-point spread, high over under 231. I think Maxey is going to bounce back here. He won't play until Tuesday, so they're going to let him run on this back-to-back overall. My projections have him at 36 points assists with the plus matchup, high over under, not playing until Tuesday. Give me Tyrese Maxey to ball out against my Chicago Bulls. Give me Tyrese Maxey, 35-plus points assists. For my fifth best bet of the day and my favorite play of the day, LeBron James playing the Golden State Warriors. Sign me up every single time for this over. Give me LeBron James over 22.5 points coming in at -125 on DraftKings. He has a great matchup here. The Warriors allowing the 6th most points to the power forward position. This is a great spot here for LBJ, who has gotten this over 80% of the time going back to 2021. The 3 games he went under, he had 12, 13, and 21 points in those games, and that was a while ago. I think he's going to get this over here, where he's gotten this over 5 for his last 5 games against this Warriors team, averaging 34 points per game. Coming in this matchup, not gotten the over in a little while, 2 for his last 5, averaging 23.4 points per game. I think this matchup, he's going to dominate like he's always has against this Warriors team. Loves Steph Curry, loves his best friend Draymond Green. He always steps up his game when he plays against his best friends, just like a lot of players in the league. But Golden State Warriors giving up some big games to the power forward position. Scotty Barnes, 23. Pascal Siakam, 25. Nikola Jovic, 20. And Kyle Kuzma had 23. So love this overall. Steady volume for him overall. his last 10 games, 17 field goal attempts. On the road, he gets up around 20 field goal attempts per game, so love the road jump as well. And he's been a road warrior, 3 for his last 5 away games, averaging 25.4 points per game. My projections have him at 23 points here. It's over. It's LeBron James versus the Warriors. It's LeBron versus Steph Curry. We don't get many more of these. You always got to hammer these over. So it can be LeBron James over 22.5 points. Those are my 5 best bets for you in this Megalodon day of NBA action. Strap in. It's going to be a long day of basketball. Starting off here early at 11 o'clock. I may have more plays here because this slate is beautiful, so definitely will go as the day goes here because I don't want to go that much over on the budget here, but man, I wanted to take a lot of plays. Let me know down below what's your favorite play in this 14-game NBA slate. There's got to be a few of you guys that are watching that has plays that they're loving. Let me know down below. Always willing to tail you guys down below, or even if you're calling your shot on one of these games. Some great games here overall. 5 plays I absolutely love. Looking to bounce back after yesterday's horrible day. Feeling good and feeling great. Hopefully having a wonderful Saturday. Keep on smiling, and I will see you in the next one.